After everything a narcissistic person has put you through and convinced all those around you that you're the problem, that you're the issue, when they stand there and humiliate you in front of other people, it is more than normal to want to expose them, to want to expose the truth about them. However, when it comes to dealing with narcissistic people, you do have to be very careful with this, because those who lack empathy, there is no low, they won't go to get you back because they believe that there isn't anything wrong with their behaviour, there's something wrong with you exposing their behaviour. You've betrayed their trust, and they will go all out to seek to find a way to punish you. Even if you go to a narcissist with facts and evidence of the things that they have done, they will go all out to deny all knowledge, to blame somebody else, to feign ignorance, to do all they can in order to get away with their behaviour. So exposing a narcissistic person isn't one of the most easiest of things to do, and you do have to be in a good place within yourself in order to achieve any kind of exposure of a narcissistic person's behaviour. Now, the best method, which most people don't like to hear, to expose a narcissist is to walk away from them, work on your life, build your life back up, and let the narcissist expose their true colours in good time, which they will do, as they did to you. Is who they are as a person. They're still going to walk around humiliating people and exploiting people, and it's very difficult. You can't make people see what they're not ready to hear. However, at some point, unfortunately, we do see, and then we have to figure out what we've been through. However, when you're building your life back up, when you're working on your self-esteem, your confidence, your career goals, your hobbies, your friends, your family, your relationships. When you're working on these things, narcissistic people are very envious of these things. So they will talk badly about you to those around you. And when you're not talking badly about the narcissist, at some point people will figure out who is who in the zoo. When it comes to narcissistic people, if you're at a social gathering and they're bragging and boasting and trying to make themselves look better than who they are as a person, one of the ways to expose them is to point out their contradictions and be prepared that they will attack back. They will try to humiliate you, which is why you've got to be in a good place so that you don't take their personal attacks personally. And you also need to make sure that you're not going home with this person, or that your loved ones aren't going home with this person. Because when a narcissist receives a narcissistic injury, they will go into narcissistic rage at some point, and they will look to punish someone to feel better within themselves. Pointing out their contradictions in front of other people isn't necessarily done to cause that narcissistic injury, although it will do. It's to give people that doubt within their own mind, to get people to question for themselves, not to tell people what to think about a person, but for people to think for themselves about a person when things aren't quite adding up, so that people think, that actually doesn't make much sense. So people work it out for themselves. You can expose a narcissist's lies by putting them on the spot. When they're exaggerating about places they've been and you know full well they've not been, ask them questions about it and watch them divert the topic of conversation onto something else and bring it back to that conversation. Hey, you mentioned them being here. There's such and such here. Did you go? What's it like? Just keep bringing it back to that and watch the narcissist get flustered. Now, you do have to be careful, because a narcissist will twist it and make out that you're the issue, when you can just say, I'm just interested. Same as when they're exaggerating about people they know that they don't actually know. Ask them where they met that person, how they know that person. how often they see that person. They stumble for their words, and then those around them can think for themselves. When it comes to a narcissist, they're after that attention from you and from those around you. People to a narcissist are an audience that the narcissist is trying to deliver whatever narrative that narcissist is trying to deliver to that audience, whatever illusion, whoever the narcissist wants people to think they are. If you're in a situation such as court cases, you need to gather as much evidence to back up your words as you possibly can. And you need to ignore the narcissist at all costs, such as a special occasion, a social event. Ignore them, ignore their tantrums. They'll go and feed off somebody else and get their attention off somebody else. Don't give in to them. Don't give them what they want. Don't give them that attention. Don't give them that reaction. Take it away from them. They'll soon expose who they are to other people. When you can point out their contradictions, point out their lies, create that doubt within others with evidence, that reveals who a narcissist is, as well as them revealing who they are in good time. Be assertive, which is a very difficult thing to do when a narcissist has trained you to walk on eggshells around them. However, by being assertive, the narcissist can no longer push you around. Stay calm. You must remain calm, because when you can potentially expose a narcissist, they're going to go all out to push your buttons to make you look like the bad guy or girl. They are going to go all out to try and wind you up, to frustrate you, to criticize you, to humiliate you, so that other people doubt you and your authenticity, your character, what you're after, what you're doing, and not that of the narcissist. So just remain calm. Leave them to it, which is why you have to be in a good place. Ignore their comebacks. They are going to go all out to attack you. They're going to go all out to make you look like the problem.